Some low clouds and gray skies right now here in Fargo-Moorhead on our Storm Team Skycam network. There are some areas where we've had some precip develop already and places where we've been dealing with some fog too. So it hasn't been a perfect morning, though those temperatures have been pretty mild still. That is changing though as we speak here in the valley. We're looking at a different situation happening up in Kittson County in Minnesota. We're looking at Highway 11 here. You could see that visibility's down a little bit. It's kind of hiding behind our banner there. But there's some snow blowing across the roadway because we're getting some stronger winds up in that region and some light snow coming down as well. And that scene will be increasing for more places here in the valley today. So this afternoon, we're watching those snow showers move in. We've got one large area of snow out west, and then this other little spotty snow shower happening here in the north central parts of the valley. We'll zoom in here first, seeing maybe a couple of flakes around Roseau, but the bulk of this right now is in Kittson County, back down into western parts of Marshall, back over to Grafton, and even in northern parts of Grand Forks, you might be seeing some snow showers there too at the time being as this moves its way toward the east. Let's zoom a little bit farther to the south. We're looking at some snow showers approaching Devil's Lake. We've seen some light snow there off and on this morning, and New Rockford getting a little bit of snow overhead, and Carrington as well. And these areas of purples and pinks, that's a sign that we've got some warmer air still there, and we're looking at perhaps some sleet or maybe even some freezing rain. So there may be this thin band here of freezing rain that we might have to put up with before it switches over to snow, as this whole huge area of snow that's developed now moves over toward the east and into the valley here for later today. But our first band has developed a little farther north, Highway 2 and north from there. That's also where we've got the stronger winds as well. Grand Forks reporting a wind gust of 43 miles per hour, and in Langdon we're looking at a 32-mile-per-hour gust there. A steady speed in Devil's Lake of 24, and Oaks has a 22-mile-per-hour gust. And notice we're a lot quieter off to the east. Visibility down in some of these areas where we're getting some snow, 1.5 miles in Hallock, and back over to Carrington we're at 2 miles as well. But check out these temperatures. We're still above freezing in parts of the south and east. We're looking at 33 in Fargo, mid-30s in Detroit Lakes and Fergus Falls, and you can see where the cold front's been. We have temperatures that are into the teens up around the Devil's Lake area at the moment. So here we are looking at that snow and perhaps a little bit of freezing rain moving in this afternoon. That will continue spreading eastward, hitting the northern valley first. So this is an area that may end up with a little bit more snow than others. 6 o'clock, it's just on the doorstep of Fargo-Moorhead. Grand Forks still seeing some snow at that point in time. Wind still strong. We're looking at gusts into the 30s and 40s, and then more widespread snow moves in for late tonight. So some of us down in the south and east might not see much of anything until late tonight and into the overnight hours. This transitions through the valley overnight with that wind really picking up and causing some hazardous travel because of blowing snow here in the valley, and that's going to hang around into tomorrow morning. This is 5 a.m. We're still seeing some snow showers hanging around at that point. Gradually it does move on, but the wind stays strong, so we're dealing with some blowing snow even into the 9 o'clock hour. So tomorrow morning's commute could be just as bad or worse for some of us than this evening's. And taking a look at our snowfall potential, with that development of that band in the northern valley, our models are shifting our snowfall potential a little farther north. We're looking at a widespread area of about 2 to 5 inches, but there may be some spots up north that get into that 5, maybe 6-inch range. Tough to measure, though, with the wind whipping it around, though. We'll have a lot of drifting happening. And then, of course, we haven't talked about this yet, the cold. That's going to descend into the valley, and we're looking at dangerous temperatures as early as tomorrow, especially when you factor in the wind chill.
It's because no one